Okay, YouTubers, this is The Angry Prepper. So today's video, we're going to talk about open and closed society. This is the fight right now for us, the people, those that live in free countries like the United States. And I know some of you knuckleheads are going to say in the comment section, we're not in a free country, we're shut the fuck up. Let me get through the fucking video and then fucking start bitching and moaning. Anyway, open society, guys, is the society we live in right now. This is the freedoms that we have, or the limited freedoms that we have over people like in China. That's a closed society. George Soros himself says that right now there's a battle between open society and closed society. He said this out of his mouth. Why would he say that? Well, because clearly, guys, there's a group of people that want all of the world to be a closed society. A closed society is a controlled society. An open society is more of a free-flowing society. I wouldn't say it's completely free-flowing, but nonetheless, it's a free-flowing society. So, with that, guys, why is this important? Why is this important to know? Because you have to fucking stay abreast to the bullshit that's going on. If every time, guys, these Democrats are now dropping new bills to be looked at so that they can get more control, so they can take the guns away from us, so that they can come out with something called the Inflation Reduction Bill, which is all bullshit and it's more about climate control than anything else. Because with climate control, guys, and with a state of an emergency because of climate control, you can control what you want. That is why they're trying to make our open society a closed society. Now, Australia seemed to have done that during COVID. They made their open society into a semi-closed society. Not completely, but they are looking to close it off completely. The open and closed society, guys, is coming from the World Economic Forum, the Club of Rome, the Committee of 300. These are the people that are controlling or trying to control our societies. Now, an open society, guys, is where the government, for the most part, protects people's rights and freedoms. A closed society is an authoritarian society. It's where the government tells you what to do and that's it. And you basically have no rights in a closed society. Now, I said this before, I'll say it again. A lot of the elite groups, if you will, BlackRock, Vanguard, those kind of groups, World Economic Forum, WEF, they want that closed society because they want more control. And if they control us, they can control our money. And they can have access to our money. And they could tell us how to spend our money. They could tell us what to do with our money. And if we don't act accordingly, we could lose that money. This is why I kept saying we need to come up with our own society. And it'll still be an open society, but it'll be our society where we are stepping away from the rest of society, meaning the closed society that they're looking to build. Now, believe it or not, guys, this is the very storyline that's been unraveling in Mission Impossible. For those of you that follow the Tom Cruise Mission Impossible, this is the very storyline that's unraveling. And in the last one, the one that's coming out next year, if you're listening to the open monologue in the trailer, that's exactly what a closed society is. You watch the trailer, you listen to the first, 10, 20 seconds of it, that's exactly what they're getting at. They are making us believe, guys, that we cannot win this fight, that we should just bow out. I have people telling me all the time, there is no way to win this war, if you will, or this fight. Not that I'm believing them, but I see what they mean, but that means we have to fight harder. We have to be thorough about it and brutal. That's the more important part, brutal. All right, so anyway, I spoke to a guy whose father used to be a diplomat. And he said 30 years ago to his son, who I just spoke to a couple of days ago, that they are trying to change the way we live and there's nothing we can do about that. And he told him that, again, 30 years ago. Now into 30 years later, and he's seeing it unravel, and he's telling me there's no way to stop it. There's an absolute way to stop it. The problem is we're going to have to strap our balls on and be about it, if you get what I mean. Meaning brutality. That's where this has to go, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it has to fucking get ugly. It has to become the get down. Because, guys, what they are planning for us, we are not going to like. And though a lot of us are going to step away from it, they're even going to chase those of us that step away from it. Those of us that don't want to be part of their closed society, and we try to step back and live on our own, they're going to attack us any way, shape, and form. They're going to start spreading, like they are now, misinformation and lies. They're already doing that now, and they're going to continue to do it, especially when they gain more control over the said closed society. Open society looks like it's dying because, guys, These people are paying everyone off to get their closed society. This is a very dangerous place we're in right now. Anyway, guys, how do we combat that? How do we fight that? Well, first of all, we do not accept any bullshit they throw at us. We step away from that society for now on a peaceful note. We back out and we start developing our own society right now, this minute. Turn the fucking video off and go start meeting friends. Tell them what's coming. And those who believe you on what is coming, that's who you start the society with. And you start it out small. You don't put on Instagram, I want to meet 500 people. Don't do that shit. Start small. Build it up slowly. These people took 30-something years to do it. We don't have that much time. Actually, they about 50 years for them to get this far. Nonetheless, guys, we don't have 50 years. We have less time than that. But I'm not saying tonight, go out and meet 100 people. Meet a couple people. Start a group on Facebook. Keep it mild on Facebook. Don't start, spreading conspiracy theories all over this shit. Start small. Start talking about what you know about. Start meeting people in person. Have get-together, gatherings, barbecues, whatever the fuck you want to do. But we need to start this shit now. We need to start to come up with our own currency and our own way of paying for things, because we are not going to be accepted in the closed society and their digital banking system. We'll be out on that. So essentially, we won't have jobs either. We'll have to come up with our own way of living, our own way of earning our own money, or whatever that payment might be. This is dangerous waters we are traveling in right now, guys, and this should be taken somewhat seriously, because in a few years, it's going to get fucking bad, and it's going to get bad fast. We need to step up our timeline. We need to walk slow, but with purpose. That's what we need to do to get to the end result we want. Other than that, guys, this is The Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching the Angry Truth channel, and I will see you in the next video.